Studies have found mould, more than any other allergen, including dust mites or cats, may be responsible for triggering severe asthma. Toxic mould litigation has long been commonplace in the United States and is in its infancy here in Australia, which could cost us millions. Surgeons in New South Wales hospitals are being forced to cancel operations because of leaky operating theatres, broken air conditioning and unsafe working conditions. Airborne respiratory pathogens and diseases are numerous and dangerous. Controlling the quality of your air is critical in preventing irritants and protecting your health. Improve your well-being now.
Yeah, they're pretty frightening statistics. Hi, I'm Peter Mason. Welcome to TVSN. And another frightening time of year, of course, springtime. And a lot of people, including myself, have been suffering, of course, allergies and the dust that has been flying around. I know, especially in the eastern seaboards, has been causing a lot of people to fall ill. Now, for those people who haven't seen Airganix before, if you've been joining us here at TVSN, it went off on the weekend. There's a brand new product here, and it's the #1 seller over about the last 3 days. So it's been a huge hit, a huge hit. And of course, joining us here today, right here in the studio, is Rick from Airganix. G'day, mate.
Hey,
how are you?
good to see you again.
Yeah, you had a huge weekend. I know there's a lot of people have been taking advantage of this product because it's a new look.
New
look. Of course, the technology remains the same with this.
Technology is the same. We've changed the look. We've changed the colouring. We've given it a new structure. It's stronger. It's sounder. And basically, what we're all about is making people's lives healthier.
Yeah, and a great way for a lot of people at home to think about that. Have a look around. Have a deep breath. You probably think, you know, you've got the windows open, I've got the fresh air coming in. Well, it probably is not the right way to be thinking, is it, Rick? I mean, there's a lot of, I think the breeze is coming through. It's all beautiful air at 8.
I think the interesting thing is that the quality of the air we breathe determines the quality of our life. Things like our health, our creativity, our moods are all governed by the oxygen supply to the brain.
Yeah.
And what we don't seem to realise, we see a lot of it in the press, the pollution levels are out of control. What's interesting is that we have a home that can be up to 10 times worse than the outdoor pollution. So if the pollution on the outside is bad, what's it like inside?
Yeah, I mean,
and what are we breathing?
Yeah, absolutely. Great point. We've got to actually, I'm going to talk you through something that was in the Telegraph here in Sydney just after we have a look at the details, because the statistics are frightening. If you really want to care for your health, this is a must. This is an absolute must in every Australian household, whether you live in an apartment or a house. This is an absolute must. It's the brand new, it's the Airganix Natural Air Purification System. It's a silver. We've got it looking really sparkly. 42841 is your item number, down to $69.50. There's an awesome price, but it just doesn't stop here. Rick has done a great job to bring these prices down to $69.50, and we've also here at TVSN put together a great package, and this is to be taken advantage of by, I think, people. If you purchase it today, grab the purchase with purchase. You can get a second unit for only $29.50. How good is that? $29.50, originally $119, so you'll get 2 of those in your home. And don't hesitate in, of course, keeping the air clean, keeping it fresh, getting rid of the pollutants, the dust mites. And as I said at the top of the show, Rick, this spring has been especially bad with pollens and those type of things. It has been a huge problem with people's illnesses, and this is a first step in, of course, taking care of cleaning the air at home.
What we're trying to do with all of these products that we sell on TVSN, Pete, is to take out of the air the problems that are causing the health issues. Now, you're right, the winds, there hasn't been a lot of rain recently.
Yeah.
If you're living on a busy road, those pollutants are not just the dust and the pollens, but they're the hydrocarbons.
Yes.
They're the small particulates coming out of the back of the buses, the back of the trucks, and our own car. In fact, I was in George Street in Sydney 2 weeks ago. We were doing an air analysis up the top end near Broadway. What is absolutely amazing is we're outside and the air at street level was something like 40 times worse than what the World Health says is a nice, safe level.
Oh.
Now imagine being in an office complex near there, and in fact we're doing some work with a building just nearby, where those fumes are coming in either through air conditioning, opening and closing doors, they're going through the air conditioning system. People are breathing in these pollutants. And we do not know today what effect they're having on a long-term health.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people. I mean, a lot of population lives in the city. I mean, this is also for country areas as well, but the majority of the populations are surrounded in our cities. And if you live anywhere in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, you'd be at, you really, I mean, think about your health, think about the longevity of what you want to be enjoying and a good healthy life. And I guess some of the things that then happen once we breathe in, some of these pollutants aren't too good, I would imagine.
Well, let's look at an analogy. We all drink bottled water. The question I would ask is, why are we drinking bottled water? The answer quite simply is, we're not satisfied that the water quality coming out of the tap is good enough to drink.
Yes.
And we want something that's cleaner and healthier in our body.
Yeah.
So why are we taking for granted the air we breathe when we already know the pollutions are out there?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can see it. I mean, on a bad day, you can see the pollutants in the air. You can see it, but on a lot of days you can't. And of course, open the windows, in comes some of that fresh air, and I mean, there's examples of that all the time. I mean, but there's other things. I mean, we talk about all the other things that we can, of course, clean up through our kitchen. Of course, coming out with smells through there, bacteria,
odour
mold,
control,
odours.
dog, cat smells, mould, mildew. If you've got a home with a smelly basement, or you've got mould, mildewy smells, this product is for you.
Yeah.
And in fact, we're going to demonstrate right now how effective the product gets rid of pollutants out of the air.
Yeah.
What we've got here.
Yeah. I mean, we're just looking at mould now. For instance, I mean, on in a lot of people's homes, it's alive and well. And, and viruses as well. Viruses,
bacteria, airborne dander, dead human skin, cockroach feces, dust mites. It's all around us.
Yeah.
Small enough that we can't see, and therefore believing that what we're breathing in is okay.
Okay, well, taking all of that into consideration, now we've got a good idea of what's going on out there, and it's frightening, but you can do something about it, and this is exactly how it works. Now, this is a bit of a demonstration of...
This is a pretty simple demo, and really all we've got is just a glass enclosed casing. We've got the unit down below here, which is the same technology that's in the NA50, and what we're going to demonstrate is how we get rid of the pollutants in the air. Now, this is pretty bad. I mean, if your home was anything like this, you've obviously got serious problems. But what we're going to be able to show is by turning it on, how quickly we take these particulates out of the air. So if we turn the unit on, you notice how smoky filled it was originally.
Yeah.
Now you can see how quickly that's gone.
Wow.
Now, if you have a smoker in the home, if you've got food odour, if you've got cooking smells, if you've got odours in the bathroom, in the toilets, laundry, dog, cat area, this product is ideal for you, because that's what it's going to do.
Yeah.
Take all of that out of the air, and it actually falls down to the ground.
And I mean, here's the actual unit itself, which is just been revitalised or refreshed, shall we say? Refreshed in this stunning looking silver colour. Of course, $69.50 here is awesome value to take care of your health, the whole family's health. And it has just been launched, I think it was yesterday, was it here?
We relaunched this product yesterday.
Yesterday, and it has stayed at #1 for about, well, almost 48 hours now, so it really, really is impressive indeed. 42841 is your item number. 30-day money-back guarantee with this as well, with TVSN. And there is a purchase with purchase, so you can also pick up a second unit, $29.50, and the phone lines are nuts, absolutely crazy. Jump onto them right now, and really for those people at home who have really suffered a lot with allergies and of course the dust and the mould and all those viruses in your home, this is your opportunity to try it out. And I mean, we looked at that demonstration, Rick. I mean, how does that work then? I mean, how does this little piece of magic work?
The unit creates ions, and they're coming out through the lower end down here.
Yep.
We fill the room with them, millions and millions of them.
Yep.
What they do is they actually, because they're negatively charged, they attach themselves to particulate in the air.
Yeah.
We also have an oxidisation effect, which affects bacteria and viruses and odour, changing the molecular structure, making them less harmful.
So
and then also falling out of the air.
So it's a safe process for a lot of people to do this. I mean, it's
completely harmless.
It's not. There's no chemicals involved here. There's no harmful irritants that people are going to have to be worried about. I mean, is there anybody that could be allergic to this process?
To the best of our knowledge, we've had no one that's had an allergic reaction. It works extremely efficiently. We have these units installed in some fairly significant corporations around the country. We've got them in large hotel chains, we've got them in motel chains, we've got them in casinos. We've got them all over the country in large corporations where they're being used to do this job.
Rick, it's going crazy out there. Sorry, I've just got to update everybody. 42841 is your item number. 6950. It's from Airganix. It's been refreshed in a very smart silver packaging, and it will look, of course, unobtrusive in your lounge room, in your kitchen, throughout the house. What sort of area are we talking about for just one unit,
If
Rick?
you're taking the purchase with purchase, you've got 2 lots at 50 square metres. So 50 square metres with one unit, another unit 100 square metres. And if you look at the size of it, Pete, this is the part that we're really happy with.
Yeah.
You can just plug this into the wall. There is no large product. It's very simple. It's easy to operate. Turn it on and away it goes.
Yeah, simple and easy to operate. I mean, it couldn't be anything easier. There's a lot of people out there that have, of course, gone the other direction and using a lot of harmful chemicals to, of course, purify the air. I mean, just for odours, just for a start, to mask the odours.
Well, people that's all they do is mask. They're not actually doing anything other than masking, and after a few minutes you've got the same old odour back.
Yeah.
And I think what we need to understand with this product is we call it a purifier, an air purifier, because we are cleansing a large amount of space. If you look at alternate type products out there, you might have a filter type device in your home, you might have an aromatherapy type product, you might have something giving off oils and special flavours. The result is this product, tested and proven to work, to kill bacteria and get rid of viruses and odours out of the air.
There's a smell now that I'm getting, and I know I've smelt it before when I've been around the actual unit. It's like it's just exploded.
It's a mountain
clean,
air.
fresh air.
It's a mountain air.
And the way I know that we've done a show before, and a good description you used was after it rains, when you get one of those great storms, and
you walk outside and you get that wafting. That's actually negative ions in the air.
Yeah, right.
In fact, nature generates negative ions by running water, lightning, wind, and in fact, after a big thunderstorm with lightning and thunder and all the rest of it, you go outside. People go outside because they like that smell.
Yeah.
And that's actually what they're going out and they're wondering, why do we like that smell?
Yeah.
It actually makes you feel good.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what it does.
Look, it's frightening, and I've got an article here from the Daily Telegraph. This is dated September 12. Sydney's polluted air is contributed to the deaths of up to 1,400 people per year, and this is from the New South Wales Health. I mean, this is.
Let's just spend a couple of minutes because although it's scary, this is a new science, and what the science is, and it's being studied very heavily in the US right now. What effect do ultrafine particles that are a result basically of exhaust emissions causing to our health? Now, we all know what Los Angeles is like, and to a lesser extent we can look at the pollution in Sydney. We're talking about very fine particles, 2.5 microns. 1 micron is 1,000th of a millimetre. We're breathing them in. We don't know we're breathing them in. We're breathing them in. They're usually hydrocarbons, chromides, and other types of carcinogenic emissions from car exhaust, diesel exhausts. They go into the bloodstream through the lung cavity because they're so tiny, hit you right on a blood clot or blood vessel and go to somewhere in the human body. Now what we're trying to find out is what is the relationship between breathing in that type of pollution and sudden death, cardiovascular problems, heart problems, which have always been related to obesity and smoking. It now turns out, looking at some of the research, that over a long extended period of time, people exposed to pollution are also suffering.
Yeah.
So what we're doing at Airganix is we're saying, even if that's half true, we should be taking precautions to at least give ourselves a better chance in what is a very polluted world.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, take the opportunity to really take that first step. And, you know, I mean, you've only got to look around on a summer's day and, of course, no winds. You can see the pollution. These type of things you can't see in your own home. And when you open the windows and you open the doors and you're letting all that air in, if you live in a major city around Australia, try it out. Get it at home. That smell that I just smelled before that was coming from a demonstration machine, of course, was reeking of fresh mountain air, and there couldn't be anything better. And for people that have got pets at home, for people that have suffered, you know, there's a lot of mould, mildew, a lot of people that suffer from allergies as well, and smokers as well. You want to clear that air out, and of course...
Actually, anyone.
Yeah.
Any home in Australia can put the product in and improve the indoor air quality, which in turn will make them feel better and give them a better quality of life.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. This is, of course, the second time we've shown this. It is at #1 now for 48 hours. That tells you now how many people right across Australia are enjoying this awesome product that the whole family is absolutely going to thank you for. If you've made the decision to grab it now on the phone lines, well done. If you're waiting on the phone lines, be patient. They are extremely busy. There is a purchase with purchase, and I'll talk you through that in just a moment. 42841 is your item number. It's from Airganix, and it has just been refreshed in an even more stylish packaging, but that's not what it's all about. It's all about purifying that air at home and looking after your health, because what price can you put on it?
You can't.
Yeah.
And if you've got an opportunity to take a product like this, put it in your home, improve your indoor air quality, breathe healthier, feel better, for an investment that we're talking here today, it's just has to be done.
It's a tiny price to pay, an absolute tiny price to pay. $69.50 you're looking at there, and you also have the opportunity to pick up with our purchase with purchase, which I didn't get a chance to mention there. There you go, $69.50, 42841. Grab the second one, and that's only $29.50. It's an absolute must. That's an awesome deal. I'm so thankful you guys and Rick and TVSN.
We've worked hard for that deal, Pete. Believe me, it's been we've been off the air now for 2 to 3 months, structuring and working on the deal, because the consumer and people watching the show wanted the product. We wanted to be able to give it to them at a cost that they could work.
Yeah, I know we talked about the space or the area that one of the units would manage. Of course you would buy. You get the second one. Go with the purchase with purchase. What sort of area are we talking for both the units then?
50 square metres for one, 100 square metres for two.
Okay, all right.
So you could potentially, a small apartment, you could use one, a larger home, move them from room to room.
Yeah.
I had a customer on the phone today. She in fact bought some yesterday. She bought 8, as a matter of fact, one for each room. So she was calling me to ask advice on where to place it and what to do. She had a pet area, laundry area, a smelly toilet. So I just told her, I said, look, take the product, put them in the separate rooms, let them run for a couple of hours, and move them from room to room.
Yeah.
And the effect, she's actually called me back and said, unbelievable within a couple of hours.
Yeah, right, okay, it is. And that was instant. That was instant, the taste or the smell of the fresh air that I got from there. I mean, have a look around your home now, and I mean, have a look around. Just, I mean, are there areas that you know that suffer, of course, areas of high mould, a lot of bacterial breeding areas, especially bathrooms, and I imagine laundries, those type of areas.
Bathrooms. And don't forget, this is the allergy season.
Yeah.
This is the pollen in the air. This is the wattles coming out. This is the blooming. This is when people are getting the hay fevers and all those other issues.
I know we keep saying this, but every year it seems to get worse. And in Sydney, I'm telling you, about 3 weeks ago, every second person I spoke to was sick with a very similar symptoms that we're looking at here: wheezing, coughing, runny nose, itchy skin. It was a very much a wildfire of illness, and in the home, you know, you can take action, and it's a really simple step to take. And of course, the energy that this then requires for you to, of course, run off is less than a light bulb.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're looking at your investment there of $69.50. For those sufferers out there too with asthma as well.
Well, one of the things that we're doing with this product, and as we've demonstrated already in how we take stuff out of the air, if you've got as clean an air as you possibly can, it is obviously going to improve when you're breathing in. You don't have the pollutants going in that are obviously going to affect you if you've got bronchial or asthmatic type problems. So we've had a lot of people write back to me to say that their levels of concern and their asthma has definitely been on the improve with the air being cleaner.
Yeah, great. I mean, that's a great thing to know. For those people who are waiting on the phone lines, be patient. They're extremely busy. We do have the purchase with purchase offer with it, which works out then $69.50 plus your purchase with purchase $29.50. Let's work that out then for a month. Then you're looking at $20, and then it's paid off, say, over a few months. I mean, it's a very small price to pay.
If you're buying fresheners and you're buying, you know, sprays to keep your house feeling clean and healthy, by the time you've bought these, installed them, and had them running for a while, you've already saved money on what you would have been spending in the markets.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we're talking about people at home to use this, which you're absolutely right on the money. We're starting at talking about the home. But businesses out there, now if you've got a business where perhaps you've got a waiting room, do you have clients where they come in, or do you have a business where your own employees are in a situation where you care for them, you want to, of course, give them the best, then think of it in your business as well. And I would imagine there'd be a change in the persona of people, or a bit of change in their attitude, of course, knowing that the air is fresh inside.
Well, in the workplace, as an example, if you sit in front of a computer all day, you're actually breathing in lots and lots of positive ions. Positive ions are the ones that don't make you feel that good. You feel lethargic and tired at the end of the day, or after a shift.
Yeah.
This device near your workplace is going to help you feel better at the end of the day. We've already demonstrated to a lot of corporations that are using the product. In fact, TVSN is a customer. They've actually got product installed in the call centre, and the productivity level has gone up tremendously because they're not becoming tired and lethargic as the end of their shift draws near.
Yeah, it's a great, if you are a boss out there, you're a business owner, perhaps you've got, I don't know, 5, 10, 20 people under you that you want to look after, and you want to be one of those people that looks after your staff. At home, be the first place to start. Of course, if you are going to, and we'll catch you on the cameras on a minute, guys, 42841 is your item number. If you are one of those people that does have, just a few staff who work for you, look after them as well. Grab it in your business. Take advantage of our purchase with purchase. It is extremely busy out there on the phone lines, folks. If you are waiting, thanks for your patience. If you do have this at home, remember, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee with us here at TVSN. If you've just bought it, you can get it at home and give it a try. You'll actually you'll smell the difference in moments, won't it, Rick? It'll be probably a couple of minutes. And
very quick.
Very, very quick.
Yeah,
and you get that
half
smell.
an hour, you've got it spreading through the air.
Yeah, it's spreading around. Get to your phones, guys. Seriously, right now, my producer has just warned me that we've got to make a bit of a call to action because we are extremely busy. We only have a limited amount of time that we can take advantage of this purchase with purchase offer, and that is $29.50. There's your single pack there, 42841. You are saving originally. That was $119. Rick, thank you for working so hard on getting it down to $69.50, and thank you again for bringing in the purchase with purchase and working with us here at TVSN so that everyone at home can grab a couple, and I would recommend for everyone to go.
The drive for us is to have these products in people's homes so they can enjoy them, they can feel better, they can absolutely enjoy their life and get a much better quality of life.
Yeah.
And we've worked hard on it to get it to a point where we believe everyone can afford it.
Yeah.
And the best part, as you already mentioned, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You've got nothing to lose. Take it home, try it, and I can absolutely guarantee we haven't any customers who have said this has not been a good product in their home.
Yeah, I know, and I've heard you mention before return rates. We've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. I don't think you get that many back, would you?
These we've seen very few.
Yeah.
Once they've plugged in, once they've demonstrated what they can do in the home, again, it all comes down to a lifestyle. But if we look at all of the issues that are in people's homes that they don't really appreciate, whether it's a mouldy, smelly basement or a mouldy, smelly area, it doesn't matter. You take the product home, you put it in, you will see an enormous difference.
Yeah, and you're not masking, you're not masking all those odours. You're not getting out your chemical can of spray and, of course, getting rid of the smell from dinner before.
Exactly.
That's just for starters. When you cook your meal and you wake up and you smell the curry in the morning or something.
Gone.
Like that.
You won't have that problem.
You won't have the problem.
The cooking odours are gone. You can have this on after you've cooked salmon, fish, anything, beef, lamb, curry, come out an hour or so later and there's no odours whatsoever.
Now, simple and easy to use. Plug it into your wall, switch it on. This is going to take about the same amount of power of a light globe. So really, really important for those people to know. It's extremely economical. Hey, if there's one item today you were thinking about grabbing here at TVSN, this is the one that, of course, you can do so very, 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 very reasonably priced at $69.50. I think that is a great way for you to go. I do also recommend for you to grab our purchase with purchase offer because it is not going to last. It is a great way to go. 42841 is your item number. Your purchase with purchase will just give you an extra unit only for $29.50. That's originally $119. That's just incredible. Please get both. That is going... I don't know how long it's going to last, that purchase with purchase, Rick, but I'd hate anyone to miss out.
I agree. Thanks,
Mate,
Pete.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Of course, for those people at home, if you just picked that one up, enjoy that fresh, clean air at home. And thanks so much for Rick for being here. And thanks for, I think, for Rick for, of course, letting all Australia enjoy it. Thanks again.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Thanks, Peter.